Amanda, you're watching Girly Pop Go. I'm currently in Miami for the Formula One Grand Prix, but I'm also here to check out F1 Academy, and they have an incredible open paddock for any attendee. I am melting, but it is day one. Show you around a little bit, show you some of these cars, and hopefully we see a couple drivers. So this here, it's called Motorsport Alley. So we're gonna walk through the Porsche Carrera Cup right now, and then I'm gonna find F1 Academy, but I think it's on the other side. So while I was over here, both the Porsche Carrera Cup paddock and the F1 Academy paddock were open to the public, but there could be times, especially leading up to their sessions, that they will be closed. While I was in the F1 Academy paddock, the Porsche Carrera Cup started moving out to go to track, and I believe that's when they closed off this portion of the paddock so they could start moving cars out a little more quickly. F1 Academy. I think that's their hospitality this year. We can walk through? Yeah, thank you. They're so much bigger this year. This is better, I think. It's probably better for airflow and stuff too. So we got Prema here, so we got Dorian, we got Tina, and we got Nina, okay, over here. And this time we've got the special livery for Dorian's car. Mercedes did not do a special livery for their car, aside from the race suits and then the merch. But Dorian got the special livery, which is very fun. Nina's car doesn't have a special livery, and neither does Nina's car, but I think Nina is doing the special merch edition without Nina as well. I love it. I think it's so fun. I love the florals. It's also really cool just to see these cars like this. And here's Nina's car. So as you can see, they got all of the drivers' names and their numbers and the teams they are with. Got Ava. Ava is the wild card this weekend. Her car is not out. We're doing a signing in a little bit. Not sure where. This is ART Grand Prix. We got Courtney's car for Haas. We got Aurelia in the Puma. I love the actual Puma detailing of the animal on the back. It looks so sick. You can see it up close here. So cool. Looks so good on track too. I love the colorway. It looks awesome. Leah Block in the Williams. And then I kind of showed you, but we got Ella, we got Chloe, and we got Emma. All right, Emma's in the Kick Sauber. So remember, because this is the younger series, they do Kick Sauber instead of Stake Kick Sauber. I believe that's the official reason. I don't know if they're just deciding to not promote Stake alongside F1 Academy. There could be a variety of different reasons, but this is a 16 to 25 series, so that could be why. This is also the Road and Motorsports Garage. So we've got the Charlotte Tilbury car as well, driven by Chloe Chong. And then we've got Ella's car for McLaren. As much as I love the Honda style for Charlotte Tilbury car, I was hoping for a little bit of a tweak for the new year, but I'm fine with it because it does look cool. I would like a little bit something different maybe in the future, especially next year, like the same concept, but like tweaked a little bit more. Chloe Chambers is here. So Chloe is driving the Red Bull Ford car, number 14. She's right there. As you can see, this is the whole Red Bull Academy, basically. So we got Alicia Palmowski as well in the Pepe Jeans car, and we've got Rafaela. I very much apologize. Apparently it's pronounced Rafaela. That is my bad. And then also this is the Campus Racing Garage as well. Okay, so remember they didn't do the special livery on her car, but that's okay. It also could be because, you know, Red Bull itself is an energy drink, and again, they maybe don't want to promote that, and so that's why they're going Red Bull as in Red Bull itself, like the entertainment, marketing, sports company versus doing Red Bull drinks themselves. Could be why, but you know, could have still made a pink car. And now we've got MP Motorsport, and we've got Alba Larson, Maya Hoog, and Joanne. So we got the Tommy Hilfiger car, which they are working on. Got Maya's here. Oh, and there's Alba right there. Alba. Hey! Maya's Ferrari. We got Joanne. Joanne is driving the F1 Academy car. I do really like the F1 Academy style car this year. It looks super cool. I love the stripes. I love how bold it looks. And the logo style will be a little more obvious in the colorways. I think it looks super sick on track. And also just gives it a little bit more of like a standout color. And then we've got the Pirelli and the Scrutineering Garage, which they've got, I think, is that the Amex car? Yeah. So we've got the Morgan Stanley car right here. Look at that. Both smaller and bigger than I think you would think it would be. The F1 Academy themselves do have a handful of creators that they give F1 Academy Paddock access to so that they can go in at any time and talk with drivers. But then there's also obviously athletes and influencers that get invited to come and make content. The autograph session ended up being just outside their hospitality, and I do wish that on the F1 Miami app it would say where the different sessions were taking place, because it did not tell me that. It just said that there was one happening. I'm gonna see if any more drivers come out of their garages and see if I can ask them any questions. You are going to see more awkward, off-the-cuff, awkward camera angle interviews with drivers than you may ever see in the rest of your life. Oh, Maya's got the special race. I figured, but I wasn't certain. And this is Ella Lloyd's current helmet. As you can see, it's got the Welsh flag on it.
We actually spent quite a lot of time deciding on the colours and shit like that. I know we were going to do it, yeah. What we did, the thing is, we didn't want to put some like colours that weren't going to blend in with a helmet, because you feel like a bit of a prick, don't you? You know what I mean? So you spend all that time designing a helmet, and then you got one guy that puts a crappy little logo on it.
Let me get a better view of the Tag Heuer car, because it wasn't in super good shot when I kind of breezed past it at the start. So here, and this is high tech, by the way. So we've got, look at that. I love the slight grid pattern. Did not notice that. I think on the broadcast at all, but looks so cool at front. Morgan Stanley.
Excuse me, do you know that there's another car entrance? It's not there. There's one right there. It's not there.
Sorry, so I just love those clock face detailing. Got Ella and Abby, really right behind me. Ella is on the grid currently, and Abby is our former F1 Academy, current reigning F1 Academy champion. Once you win, you cannot come back, so she did it in 1 year. She is currently racing in GB3. There's Maya. Hey Maya. Quick question. Okay, if there was one thing you would tell anyone who is considering trying to go out and do F1 Academy, what would you want them to know?
To never give up, follow your dream, and just do what you love.
I'm trying to get them when they're not walking, because like Alicia just zoomed by and I don't want to bother her if she's working. Sorry, hi. First off, congratulations on winning F1
thank you very much.
Congratulations on making the leap into GB3. If there is anything you would want any driver who's considering doing F1 Academy or making the leap into another series, what's one thing that you would tell them?
Doing no regrets, put everything into it, and put everything on the line. And if you come out of the year knowing that you've done just that and tried your hardest, then it's
okay. Great. Thank you. One, hi, congrats on joining the grid. What's it like for you to drive the F1 Academy car?
It's an amazing experience and for sure an amazing opportunity to have. I'm very privileged to be fighting for the girls and being on the world level stage and having the Australian flag next to me.
Amazing. If there's anything that you would tell any drivers that are considering getting into Formula One, what would you tell them? F1 Academy.
I'd definitely say, your mind isn't capable of doing what you're not capable of doing. So if you think about doing something and if you think about a dream or an achievement, you can definitely do it. And I always say to keep your eyes forward.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
She is number 14 because my birthday is on June 14th, so I was like, yeah, that's a good number. And it's also easier to sign on autographs than any other number. So I would think number 1 though.
You are currently P3 in the standings. How confident do you feel going into this weekend, since there's a lot of these drivers on the grid this year that have not actually raced at this track yet? So how do you feel that this is your second year on the grid?
I am excited to be here. I'm excited to be racing back on home soil. That's my main thing. I'm just so excited to be back home. I've been away for so long, I'm so excited for this track. I got a really good result last year, so I'm hoping for better.
Even better.
Better.
Yeah, we don't want to repeat one.
Yes, we don't want to.
Absolutely. Well, good luck this weekend. Hi, Alba. I actually got to meet you very briefly at the F1 Academy event in Las Vegas. At the female quotient. Congrats again on joining the grid. How have you been adjusting to being at F1 Academy? It's like one of the younger drivers on the grid this
It's
year.
definitely crazy. I'm just trying to go with the flow and, just enjoy every day. And I think it's just amazing that I get to do this. And I'm like, wow. I think it's so cool.
Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. So last year you were the wild card here. How is that helping with building your confidence going into this weekend? You feel a little more comfortable with this track? Because not a lot of this grid, a lot of them are newer, so not a lot of them have experience with this track.
I think it helps for sure. Obviously this grid is incredibly competitive, and it's you know, I wouldn't say it's the most technical track in the world, so it doesn't take much to really catch up on how to drive it. So I think it was an advantage there the first few laps, but it all kept.
My phone decided to go to sleep because it's so hot here. So she just said the lap all catches up, and then I wished her good luck for the race weekend. That's the only thing you missed. Thankfully, it got most of our interaction. I don't know what is going on with this phone. Alpha's in the car. Joanne walking people through the car. This is definitely a really cool experience, at least with F1 Academy. I really hope they do something similar for Vegas this year, because that's another one of their races I will be at, and that's going to be the finale for the season, so I really hope they have another open paddock like this, because this is obviously a super cool experience for everyone to get to come and interact with the drivers and see these cars up a little close and personal in a way that you just don't get with every single race series, so that's really cool. Chloe's on. She's walking. She's on the move. Chloe's doing an interview with Elle right now. I did not end up making it back to the F1 Academy paddock after this because my seats for the weekend were all the way in the beach grandstands on like the opposite side of the track. So I will be back tomorrow, but I did want to take a second to say the amount of people that asked me about my hat, at least 5, okay? And they wanted to know where they could get one. And so I had to tell them I actually bought it at the Las Vegas hub. And then I got to see them be disappointed. People want them, okay? Amanda, are you in the same place for the outro as you were for the intro? Yes, it's called badge filming. That is it for today. I'll be back here tomorrow, and if you want to check out or watch any of the sessions for F1 Academy, you can check it out over on their YouTube channel or on F1 TV. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything from Girly Pop Go. Bye.